Hey guys, welcome back to Cursed Crit.
So we last left off with the party, you know, digging through the tree at the other side of the hill, and Joan and Atlas had spotted a glowing item, in which Joan eventually pointed it out to her party, and Will had gone digging for it only to be grappled by the tree. However, we're not continuing that right away.
Oh.
Got a little bit of a different plan. So, we will be introducing new characters this episode. So, if everyone wants to introduce their new, wonderful, amazing characters, we can just go down the line.
Okay, so down the line. Okay, so I'm playing my new beautiful character. It's a tiefling barbarian. Her name is Weiss. She. I'm trying to think of what to say, like how to describe her.
She's real mad.
Yeah, she's mad all the time, pretty much. She's very, like, she gets annoyed very easily. She has a very short temper, and I think, like, I'd say overall, her, like, if she wanted to, she would absolutely kill a man. Like, that's just a thing she would do because they pissed her off. Yeah. And she, like, is in a permanent rage. I would, like, that's how I would describe her, pretty much.
Big mood.
Yeah.
And then Minnie.
Hello, yes, I play a half-elf cleric whose name is Hisoka Kohaku, and she can be described as calm, maternal, and always a slut for blood.
As you can probably tell at this point, these are not good people.
Oh yeah,
No, not by a long shot. No.
They're not good. They're very bad.
They're fucky.
And Hisoka is a cult follower who follows the goddess Loviatar. And Loviatar is the goddess of pain and suffering and all
is that
that
Lady of Pain?
great stuff.
Is that Lady of Pain? Or is that different?
I think she's a different one.
Okay.
She is the Scourge Mistress or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Scourge Mistress. Maiden of Pain. And she is very condescending as well. Like, Hisoka. Hisoka is very condescending. And yeah, there we go.
Soki?
So I play Reese Silvertongue, who is a Evnir warlock.
I thought you said like Emmy Warlock, like he won an Emmy or something.
He's gonna win an Emmy for annoying the piss out of me. I can tell you that right now.
Continue.
He's an asshole. He is manipulative and charming, and he wants to carry on his creator's work in a fucked up way, and he's very patronizing.
Lovely.
I guess it's
And
my
then-
turn now.
Your turn, Alex.
Go on.
I play Sun, who is a Ganassi bard from the College of Glamour, which is an extremely fucked college. It's so great. She is she puts off this air of like a nice person, not necessarily innocent so much as some sort of an air that draws you in. However, the fire outside are actually led by black coals outside of her dark and satchel pit called the Heart. And she comes from a huge family of con artists and will screw a man to get information and then will kill him after. So, very, very vixen, femme fatale.
Yeah.
She's great
Very-
and charming, and I
beautiful.
hate her. And she's hot. I must admit, she's so hot.
She's literally hot.
I was
like,
making the character, and I was like, Syra knew that it was, like, she was going to be Ganassi, the fighter Ganassi, but I was over here like, she's so hot, and I'm not joking. I'm not talking about, like, just the fact she's a fighter Ganassi. She's so hot. Anyway, I'm gay. What's up?
Honestly, mood.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is going to be your party for today. For better or for worse,
I'm
we'll
so
find
sorry.
out.
For worse.
Probably worse.
It's for worse.
Considering these
definitely.
people, yeah, probably for worse.
So, all of you have been traveling your way along the Sword Coast, whether stealing from other people, slaughtering innocent people just for coin or for your own personal gain. And ultimately, all of you have landed yourselves in the city of Loudwater. And you were kind of wandering the streets for a while, just kind of taking in the area like, okay, where can our next target be kind of situation.
So we've been in a party. Like, we
You-
know each other.
Yes, you've
Okay.
known each other for a while now. So there's probably some bad blood between some of you, maybe good blood, but based on personalities, I'm willing to bet more bad blood than good blood. And so all of you have managed to find yourselves in a tavern, whether to settle down, seduce people, pickpocket people, fight people. It's up to you guys.
Sacrifice people to the blood god.
Sacrifice people in
Blood for
plain
the
sight.
blood god.
So all of you enter this well-furnished bar. It seems pretty populated. Some people are chit-chatting. Some are just dancing off in their own little space without music. They seem to be drunk off their ass. And
Disgusting.
there's a couple bartenders behind the bar just cleaning glasses at the moment. Some watching this dancing couple. And, well, everyone roll a perception check.
Yay!
Okey-dokey.
First,
Woo.
first perception of the
Fir-
day.
First roll.
Oh god.
A rolly
I
boy.
think- I have a +7 in perception.
Me too.
Oh.
And I got a 9, so it doesn't matter.
I got an 8.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
this is insulting.
I
I
got
got a 6.
I
got a 21.
What? Okay.
Wow.
Alright, Hisoka. Okay.
I need to roll with my own dice. Hold on. I'm not gonna re-roll, but I just want to roll with my own dice. Oh my god, that was a fucking nat 20. Damn it. Okay.
Oh.
Hisoka, you're the only one that sees this.
Yes.
Kind of hidden in one of the booths of the bar, there's actually just a man dressed in black robes and seems to have a draconic type of mask on. Like, it's got a longer snout, similar to a plague doctor mask, but not quite as long. And horns are kind of curling above his head and up from the mask. And he just seems to be eyeing your group.
Devari voice.
Interesting.
Oh, wrong character. Sorry. Vice voice. Same hat.
Hisoka, like, as she looks over at him, she immediately, like casually, calmly looks over at something else to make it seem like, you know, she never looked at him. Why would she ever look at him? And then, like, really quietly to her party, Hisoka believes she saw someone eyeing us.
Oh, someone's eyeing us?
Yes, well, that's what people do when you walk in.
Sun just kind of cuts Reese a glance and quietly goes, "What direction? What does he look like?"
She thinks about it for like a second, but then, whatever. She doesn't care what happens to him, so she does point to where he is. Just really subtly.
Sun is gonna make her way over there, actually.
Oh god.
He's just
Okay.
gonna roll his eyes.
So, this mask only takes up like half of his face, from like nose up. So you can see a small smile starting to split his lips as you approach. But he isn't saying anything just yet.
I charge immediately by however long someone looks at me. Is how she opens kind of like. So is there a chair right in front of him?
Yeah, there's like another booth chair across from him. There's a couple chairs you can just grab from the bar and bring over.
She's gonna grab one of the chairs from the bar and like turn it around to where she's sitting, you know, that extra way. And she's gonna lean forward and she's gonna be like, "Why were you looking at us?"
You don't look like you're from around here.
What was your first clue?
The fire hair.
Yes.
Okay, are we close enough to hear this?
Did all of you follow Sun over?
I think Vice probably did. Vice is probably just like, when Sun sits down, Vice just stands like right behind her and just kind of lingers there, like
She was intimidating.
like she's like Vice is like
bodyguard.
yeah. Vice is like glaring at this dude from behind Sun, like just kind of towering.
Reese is probably like leaning against the table, just kind of inspecting his nails, not really paying attention to the conversation.
Yeah. Hisoka is just watching it happen, like from a little bit like a distance away, like where they were. She's not gonna get close yet.
Okay. Then in that case, Reese and Vice can hear this exchange.
God. Yeah, whenever Vice hears him say the fire hair, like, Vice is still frowning, but like, she kind of like holds back a laugh.
Sun is actually gonna take one of the curls that's like sort of right in front of her face and like sort of twirl it around with a finger. And she'll be like, "How perceptive of you."
You're a band of misfits. What are you all doing here?
Oh, I wouldn't call us misfits.
How many people... Your hair, and he looks at Vice, pauses for a second, and then moves on to look at Reese.
Yeah,
And just
Okay.
says,
too.
and walking, talking constructs.
Yes, and you're a man that's in a plague doctor mask, sending intimidatingly, for lack of a better word, I suppose, sort of shrouded in darkness, that this doesn't scream like, I don't know, stereotypical to you?
He manages a small laugh and just sits back in his seat and just says, I like your style.
Any other reason why you were staring at us?
Well, again, not many people come in dressed like your group. You're certainly an interesting bunch. And he's just glancing over all of you once again. Reese, he's looking over your outfit mainly. Son, he's caught on your hair still. Vice, he's looking over the scars, and Hisoka, you're all the way back there, so he's just kind of like, I guess they're the secretive type.
I squint a little bit.
I think when he does that, like when he's looking Vice over, like she rolls her eyes, like. Ugh.
Yeah, me too.
And Reese just kind of like stares back at him, just kind of, well, we do appreciate the interest, but particular purpose you wanted to see us. We are somewhat of a busy gang, you see, so we'd appreciate if we get this over with.
Busy, is that why you're at a bar?
Lots of people are at a bar, sir.
Because I'm searching for someone suitable to help me.
Oh God.
I'm interested.
For us,
I can't quite tell you what I need your help for just yet. Not until you've proven yourself, at least.
She like kind of like looks back to Vice and Reese and kind of gives like a this guy kind of look. And then
Once
looks
again,
back.
like, Vice kind of, like, gives him a look, like, looks at him, it's like, and she kind of, like, raises her eyebrows and is like, really?
What on your grocery list would you like for us to fetch for you?
Somebody stole a dragon egg from me.
Oh, pity.
All I need you to do is retrieve that, and if you can do that, I'll explain in more detail.
Well, we're gonna need a little bit more detail than someone stole my precious dragon egg.
He doesn't seem fazed by your taunting. In fact, he's actually amused by it.
Oh, well.
It's
That's fair.
And he's from where he was, like, leaning back, he's starting to lean forward towards you, son, and just keeping his crooked smile, and says, I believe it was a witch.
Oh.
The High Forest is near here. You can find her home somewhere in there.
Huh.
There are lots of witches in this place, I'd assume. I don't know, I haven't been here long enough to know, but can you give us a little bit more of a description? Please?
Are any of you good at tracking?
I don't know, are we?
Vice voice, I don't know.
I'd say I'm decent at it.
It's not a hard thing to accomplish, my dear.
He gives a side glance to Reese.
Me? God, me.
That's just my constant mood.
And then he's reaching into his robe and pulling out, man, if I could English right now, that'd be great.
You can do it.
He's pulling out a lock of blonde hair and setting it on the table.
Kind of creepy if
Oh-ho.
you ask me.
Hold on.
And this is supposed to help us how?
This is from...
Hisoka walks over, and she seems very intrigued by this lock of hair.
Well, wait, hold on. Are you watching? Like, can you see clearly everything, or would that like make it?
She's not far enough away to like, she can see things. Like, she can see what's happening and whatnot. But she's, yeah.
DM?
Well, point is, she comes over
Yeah.
there and she's there and she's interested in what's happening.
This lock of hair was from her daughter.
Oh.
If you can track where the lock of hair came from, you'll be able to find her.
Hisoka believes she can understand what you're trying to say.
Yes, well, it's quite simple, is it not?
It is.
Yeah.
Exactly. It shouldn't be a hard task.
Trying to find the fucking spell.
She'll take the hair and then she'll like put it behind her to where Hisoka can take it.
And Hisoka holds it in between her fingers.
If you can successfully do this, then... And you can successfully do this and return the egg to me, I'll send you on a more worthy adventure. One that's worth your time.
If this isn't worth our time, then why don't you just do it yourself, sir?
Because I have tasks that need to be done.
She stops for a second, and then she sort of does a little laugh, and she's like, "And you're here in a bar?" Like, she gives like a sly smile, like, "You just fucking said that to us. I'll say it back to you."
So are you.
That's the point I was trying to make, sir.
And unlike your group, I do have second in commands. helping me run everything.
Then why not use them? Why us?
The same people get tiresome, and I can't trust them to look for the artifacts that I want.
Well, I can't.
Couple of strangers.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this: we certainly are entertaining. I feel so dirty.
Okay, listen, I love Sun's voice. It's so good.
Sun's voice is so fucky, and listening to it makes me both want to die and both want to live even more than ever before.
I know me.
Yeah.
What I was trying to go for was I would let Sun step on me, and then Sun just going, "Oh, I will."
Yeah.
I would let her step on me.
Ugh, okay. I'm sorry. I had to get that out for a couple seconds.
Sometimes strangers can prove to be the most trustworthy. You were all strangers at one point.
Yes, and, well, to some, and she looks over to, like, where Hisoka is, and then looks back and is like, we're still kind of strangers, but I guess we can do this little fetch quest for you, but other than this task, we're gonna need something else.
Like what?
How much you got?
How much do you want?
She, like, looks over to her party, specifically at Reese.
As much as he'll give us. Well, give us a starting price first.
Vice just kind of shrugs. Like, what the fuck ever.
Well. What's your usual pay?
Hisoka holds up a finger real quick, and she says, Hisoka believes that if you want us to help, then there's at least one thing that I need.
She, like, looks over, and she's like, okay.
Reese just, like, laughs.
Hisoka is not phased.
What does it mean?
Do you perhaps have something like a crystal ball? Hisoka needs it to be able to find the person that you wish to be found.
That
Anything
is a good
worth-
fucking question, Hisoka.
Anything worth at least 1,000 gold. Just gold.
Gold pieces.
Yeah, I was thinking
Gold pieces,
that.
thank you.
But 1,000 each? Or just 1,000 for the lot of us? Because I don't think 1,000 will suffice.
This is all I really care about.
Yes, we know,
What?
Hisoka. You're always so desperate for this crystal ball.
Vice just gives Reese a look, just kind of like raises her eyebrow again, and just like gives him like a very like bewildered look.
Like a what the fuck bro look?
Yeah.
Well, I can give you all 1,000 gold each once you get the egg.
I'm fine with that.
Sounds good.
Hisoka doesn't show much expression or like whatever, but she nods and takes a few steps back, like just like one or two.
Question for DM.
Yeah.
I haven't been here long enough to know that the High Forest is a heavily populated place or not, right?
Right.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Then that'll wait until later. Just out of character knowledge question, how far from Waterdeep is Loudwater?
It is. It is directly to the west of it, I think.
Like a day's travel or
Day and a half,
day and a half?
maybe.
Okay, cool. All right.
Also-
That's just me, just so I can get an idea of where this is.
Also, I would like to mention that the reason why Hisoka is asking for like crystal ball or anything worth 1,000 gold pieces is because for the spell scrying, she does need something like a focus worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. So that's
Yeah.
why she's like, "Hey, do you have it?"
We can help you if you got that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really do much without it.
Yeah, so with that, he just nods to your group, looking over them one more time. Like, everyone one more time. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of doubt.
But before the deal is done, she's actually gonna be like, I would like a down payment though.
Down payment of what?
And then she looks over to Hisoka, because I got it. I know what she meant. And then she's just gonna be like, 1,000. Or if you have a crystal ball, because I believe Hisoka was asking for that, because in order to find your egg, she needs it.
He obviously seems
He seems what? You cut out.
Hesitant.
hesitant.
Okay.
And so he's kind of shifting in his seat before looking to his side, almost like under the table and whistling a bit. And when he does, all of you can see this, like, copper-toned small dragon kind of hop up onto his lap and up onto the table.
Sorry.
And
Shit.
unlike unlike a normal dragon wormling, its tail basically transforms into a scorpion stinger.
Oh.
Oh, that's so fucking metal.
And it seems to be looking at this man for direction. And he just says, "Take him with you. He'll lead you."
She kind of raises a brow and she's like, why wasn't he coming with us in the first place?
I wanted to test your tracking skills, but it seems to be lacking.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a problem for you just to go ahead and front the 1,000. You do have that much money, right?
I do, but I want you to prove yourselves first.
Well, we would prove ourselves with our tracking if you just went ahead and gave us $1,000. And she's actually, or not dollars, but, gold. She's gonna put on her eyes of charming.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch. You can't tell me. Just out of character at him. I'm trying my best.
The flat roll is a 19, and I think that beats it.
Fuck. It does.
Okay.
Yeah, the DC's 13. Fuck.
DC
Alright.
is what? What is the DC?
13.
Oof.
Fuck.
Yike. Trademark.
Can I tell that it's not working?
I mean,
Yeah,
nothing has
there's
really
no
happened
physical
yet,
shift.
She's just gonna kind of... She's not gonna show it, but she's gonna kind of deflate for a second, because she's like, damn it, I thought that would work. And then she's just like, I mean, if you still wanted to... sorry, I'm food.
You're good.
If you truly wanted to test our tracking skills, surely you can come up with the money. It shouldn't be that hard.
I'll pay you after you return what's mine. That's the deal.
She's gonna kind of like look over to Reese like, hey buddy, you wanna fucking help me out for once? But not like say it, but like with a look. Like she's gonna kinda like lower her eyes of charming and just give him a look.
I want you to know Beast has been deliberately not helping just because
my
he thinks it's funny.
God.
He thinks it's funny that Sun strikes. So
I hate him so much.
charm person, and my DC is 16. So
I love how I literally just technically did charm person, and now you're gonna do charm person.
He rolled a 4 this time,
God
so.
damn it!
yay!
Oh, even with another character, I suck.
And Reese just kind of like leans over on the table and tilts his head and just kind of smiles a little and just kind of, you will help us, won't you? Do give us some sort of down payments. We don't want to be. We don't want to be uncompensated for our work.
The dragon that's still standing on the table seems to chirp a bit and then growl. But this man, like, gently pets its head and it seems to go from growling to purring. And
It's so cute.
he's reaching into his robes and pulling out this big, medium-sized little sack and setting it on the table.
And Reese just kind of takes it and like, and how much is this, my dear?
1,000. If you want, you can count through all of it.
1,000. I don't know shit.
Oh my god. Vice is just watching this all go down with kind of like an amused look. Because Vice fucking knows that she won't be able to convince this dude. Like, she's not that good at talking and convincing people. So she just kind of like, she's just being intimidating, like she normally does. But she's just entertained by all this.
Hisoka is eyeing the bag.
And Reese gladly just
Can't
kind of
really
gives it to
tell.
her.
Go get what you need. I'll keep Brimstone. And the pseudo dragon chirps once more and goes to sit on his lap.
She's going to put a hand out for him to shake and say, pleasure doing business with you.
And he's gonna shake your hand too and say, it truly is a pleasure.
Ugh, fuck, I hate her. She's gonna kiss it and then stand up and walk away. Her hair, like, one of the flames of her hair, like, probably, like, lightly brushes over his hand whenever she goes to kiss it, but she doesn't really care.
Yeah, when she gets up and turns her back, he just pulls his hand back and kind of rubs the top of it.
Owie! The pretty lady hurt my hand!
I was gonna say, like, what if her, like her kissing it would have been left like a really small burn mark, just a tiny one.
Oh yes, thank
It
you.
would have been so cool.
I actually, can I retcon? Can I do that instead?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes!
Woo!
Thank you.
So now he has this black kiss mark on his hand.
Good.
But it was worth it, wasn't it?
And he's looking to the rest of you and just trying to shoo you. It's the hand motion to shoo you, you know.
Vice kind of just rolls her eyes and follows Sun.
And I'm gonna assume that the rest of the party does too.
Yeah.
Follows outside.
Yeah. So you have 1,000 gold pieces, a lock of blonde hair. What do you want to do?
Sick. Alright, so
I think the first
watch
good
this
thing to
fucking
do
shit.
is, get Hisoka over to get the crystal ball or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
there are any
Or
shops nearby?
actually- I want to ask, does 1,000 gold pieces, just that, does that only work as? Does that work as the focus? Or do you think that We will need the crystal ball anyways.
I'll let you use it as the focus.
Woo!
You the DM do it.
Hell yeah! Alright, so... Rubs my hands together. Hisoka will, I don't know. Hisoka will, probably, like, put like, sit down, like, next to the entrance of the bar. And put the lock of hair and the money bag on the floor, and then she's gonna cast Scrying. Which is, you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target, and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed.
She rolled a 10, so...
Alright, cool.
So you can see that she is in this wooden cottage, it looks like, and she's sitting on the floor in front of this old gray dog, just playing with its ears and laughing.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, we're gonna have to kill this girl, aren't we?
Yeah, probably.
Ugh.
Why is that your go-to?
This is an evil session.
Big evil. I hate
Real
this.
bad. And,
Go pet the dog.
can I tell, like, general, area of where it is? Like, can I understand anything about the general area?
Seems to be northwest of where you are.
Okay. So, Ahsoka opens her eyes, because we're gonna assume that she, like, closes her eyes to see. And then she, northwest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Ahsoka believes it's northwest of here.
Then lead the way.
She nods, and I'm gonna assume she just knows where to go.
Okay. So, after a little while of just traveling and trudging through this forest, like occasionally you hear birds chirping, you hear bush movement from deer, but
Disgusting.
eventually the trees clear to reveal a squat, ramshackle cottage in the dead center of a small meadow. On the west side of the house, a figure slowly tends a large vegetable garden. At the northern edge of the clearing stands a decrepit outhouse, and to the south you see a low stone well.
Neat.
So,
Hisoka looks over at the party, and she seems pretty proud of herself.
Sun shows absolutely no proud feelings whatsoever and just continues to walk.
Yeah, she does.
Oh no!
I mean, Hisoka doesn't care. She's happy that she's proud of herself.
I'm proud of her.
Reese
Hisoka
just kind of like
appreciates it.
Reese like pats her head like really patronizingly and like smiles at her
Oh my
and just like follows Sun.
Oof, two condescending and patronizing people like against each other. It's terrible.
They're all condescending and patronizing, except for
Yeah.
Vice, who's just
Well, Vice
mad.
just doesn't talk. Like Vice, like doesn't want to talk yet.
Vice is
Vice
just
is-
mad.
Yeah,
Vice
Vice is just like annoyed.
Vice is the silent bodyguard that's just constantly glaring at people.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Cool.
so where do you guys want to head?
I'm gonna go to the person who you said that there's a lady tending to a garden?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna go to the lady then.
she's a dwarvish lady.
Okay.
But, yeah. The garden is quite large, spanning the entire length of the cottage. Colorful flowers and fat mushrooms grow in beautiful rows, while bushes bearing swollen berries droop from raised planters. A tired gnome woman stands here, idly raking up fallen leaves.
I'm gonna go over to the lady. And, I'm going to have... I'm actually gonna have my, my flute sort of in my hand, sort of fiddling with it. And I'm gonna smile, and I'm gonna be like, Hi there. I'm actually looking for something for a friend. Do you mind helping me out?
She just turns to you and seems to curl her lip. Also, is everyone following, or is it just Sun?
Vice will follow.
Her entire demeanor changes, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that they're all used to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this woman just kind of curls her lip and looks you over, despite being smaller than you. Like about half your size.
Hmm.
And says, "What are you looking for?"
Like
Well-
when she, like the moment she speaks, Vice kind of like doesn't sneer, but like she kind of like curls her lips and is like, ugh.
She's like, I'm actually trying to raise some money. My family back at home, they're not really doing so well, so I was wondering if I could play a little performance for you and maybe you could donate a little bit?
I'm busy.
She just rolls her eyes. She doesn't see like there's like some much of a thing. So what she's gonna do is she's actually gonna play her flute, and
Okay.
I'm gonna cast enthralling performance.
Hell yeah.
So choose another of humanoids within 60 feet of you who watched and listened to all of it, and a number equal to your charisma modifier. Up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. Okay, so what she has to do is she has to succeed a wisdom save.
Okay. Wow, these rolls are not so great.
Oh no.
I mean, it's good for us.
So 12.
Yeah, no, that does not save. So it says, while charmed in this way, the target idolizes you. It speaks glowingly of you to anyone who talks of it, and it hinders anyone who opposes you. Although it avoids violence unless it was already inclined to fight on your behalf. It ends on a target after 1 hour, or if it takes any damage by attacker or witness of attacking or damaging any of its allies. So, basically, she's my fan. She's my biggest fan now. And then she's gonna be like, do you know where a dragon egg is around here?
You got pretty music, but I got no idea.
Fuck. Well, can you take me to here? Is there a blonde-haired girl near here?
She takes a second as if thinking. She just kind of squints at the ground and says, "Young or old?
Pardon?
Are you looking for a young woman or an old woman?"
I'll go with young for now.
There's a young woman inside. Her name is Joanna.
Joanna. Okay. Alright. And is there an old woman nearby, too?
She's probably in her workshop downstairs.
Workshop. And what is her name?
Give me a second.
Man, I love this old lady's voice. Just suddenly, give me a second.
Hold on.
Come on, just give me a moment.
Oh, alright. Hey, Leah Whitethorn!
What? Okay, so you peeked in the middle of that, so I heard white thorn.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. It was so good.
Hey, Leah Whitethorn, is what she said.
Leo?
Hey, Leah.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, Leo, what?
It's like Kevin all over again.
Kevin? Your name is
Your
Kevin?
name's Kevin? White thorn or white horn?
Whitethorn.
Thorn.
Like a rose thorn.
Alright.
Oh, great.
She's gonna smile and tilt her head. She's gonna be like, thank you, I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, keep on jamming out, lady.
She's gonna put her flute back, like, cause she has like a little container that she keeps the flute in over her back, and she's gonna go she's gonna knock on the door.
Okay, so,
She's still under my charm too, so.
So, are you the only one approaching, or is everyone going to the door?
Hisoka will at least as Sun looks over to where they are. Hisoka's gonna show interest and yeah, she's gonna engage in this.
Follow too.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I think they're all going, so.
Everyone's going to the door?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, I need everyone to make a dex check.
Oh,
boy.
Jesus.
Great.
My
That's-
dex is not very
Sorry,
good.
dex saving throw,
Oh.
Okay.
Saving throw even.
right?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's a 19.
oh, good.
A
I
dex.
love making dex saving throws with
dex
my
save.
0 modifier.
11.
Oof. Also, yeah, I got 16.
17! Woo!
Hey!
Okay.
Not doing so bad after all.
So,
And did Alex also make it?
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, Alex got a
19, okay.
Yeah.
So, Gesundheit.
Thank
So
you.
everyone but Sin is taking half damage from a
Sin?
tripwire.
Wrong one!
Who?
Sorry.
Whom?
I hope to
Wait.
God Sin isn't here.
No, sorry,
I need to
Reese.
change my name, hold on.
Reese. If you want to.
I mean, it's probably easier to see the name. Yeah.
Everyone but Reese is taking half damage, and Reese is taking full. So,
Okay. How much damage?
Suffer.
so Reese, you're taking 16 points of damage. Everyone is taking 8.
I love how you're laughing at that. Like,
I hate Reese.
so 8
Full
damage?
disclosure.
Except Reese, who's taking
Oh, hate
16.
these. Clicks, I can't do math in my head.
How?
Dude, I'm like
16.
I'm trying to do
You can-
freaking 64 minus 8, and I still can't think of the answer. I mean, I got it now, but I was like, what is 8 times 7?
Yeah, you can do it on. So for everyone listening, we have this up on like Roll20 and stuff.
Yeah.
So if we say things and it doesn't make sense, it's yeah. But if you guys want, you can use the tokens on Roll20 and just put like minus 16 or minus 8, and it'll automatically do that for you.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
I never knew this. What the fuck?
Since forever.
Yeah, it's been a thing for
Enter
a
a
while.
new value into the box, or enter a modification like +5 or -3, and will add or subtract from the current number. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
been
to
there
be
for a
honest-
while.
To be honest, this is like the first time we're actually using it,
Yeah.
so it's not that surprising that none of us knew.
I've been using this for a year! Over a year, and I never do this.
Okay.
I usually subtract your guys' health for you, but
I mean,
I got you, Toki.
we gotta do it
Mhm.
ourselves too.
So as you knock on the other side of the door, you can hear the dog begin to just bark, and it sounds like it kind of just rushed over to the door. And then after a few seconds, you can hear little footsteps walking to the door, and the dog's barking slowly starts to stop. And this young girl, maybe like 12 years old, opens the door and peeks her head out to look at your group. And just doesn't say anything. She's just confused as to who you are.
Hello, small child.
Whew.
That's not in character, but I wish it was.
She's gonna tilt her head. She's gonna be like, "Hello. I actually have a couple of questions for you, if that's okay. I'm kind of in need of help, and you look like a smart girl. I'd like your assistance."
She just slowly nods and blinks.
Is there one of my friends lost something, and maybe you can help me find it. Is there maybe a... And she's gonna look sort of like to the other group and be like, should I just go ahead and say it, or should I weighted out a little bit. Kind of like approval, kind of.
I mean, Ahsoka doesn't care. As long as we get it.
Vice
it's fine.
kind of like does a sweeping motion with her hands
Like a
and like nods a little bit. She's like, "Go on." Like she doesn't say anything, but like that's how she's acting or whatever. She's just like, "Just go."
Reese probably nods.
When you say dragon egg, she kind of closes the door a little more.
No, she's gonna put a foot in the door.
She still it feels like she's still trying to close the door, even with your foot there.
Oh, baby.
She's gonna kind of like, as her foot's in the door, she's gonna kind of like lean down or like go. Like she's smaller than her, right?
Oh yeah.
She's gonna go on one knee, and she's gonna tilt her head, and she's gonna be like, "We really need that egg, and I don't think it belongs to you guys, does it?
Mama needs the egg more.
What does she need it for, sweetie?
Mm-mm.
Why? What can you tell
And
me?"
it feels like she's trying to close the door again.
Her hand's gonna go to like the edge of the door, and she's gonna be like, "I really don't want to have to hurt you.
So don't.
Tell me where it is, and I won't."
Mm-mm. And you can hear the dog begin to growl on the other side of the door.
Oh, this is getting so yikes.
Father, forgive me, for I know not what I do. She is going to kind of cup her cheek, but while she's doing that, she's gonna cast Burning Hands.
Oh.
Ah.
I mean,
See, I told you guys.
Okay.
some fucked up shit, y'all.
Roll damage, I guess?
Okay,
Please, not too much.
hold on. She's gonna cast it the lowest possible spell slot. Yeah, this is a spell slot.
I mean, if she wants to do it for 1 damage, she can.
Nah.
I see.
Doesn't look like the girl could easily be taken out.
Yeah.
Like, on a scale from, like, 1 to however many hit points, how easily do you think she could be taken out?
4.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it for 1 then. I don't want to kill her. Yet.
We kind of need information.
So she seems to scream at that and pull back, actually away from the door. So if you want to step in,
I am
you
gonna
can
step
now.
in.
Okay. So, yeah, hold up. Let me reveal the area to you.
Oh.
Yay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, this large room takes up most of the interior of the cottage. Every available surface is covered in boots, trowels, shovels, shears, books, jars, seeds, and plenty of mud. A hallway in the northwest corner of the room leads further into the cottage. So as you step in, you can see this.
Does anywhere look like a workspace, perhaps, near here?
Not that you can see.
The woman did say was downstairs.
Okay. Alright, she's just gonna step in, she's gonna be like, "I really don't want to have to hurt you more."
And she's just moving over to the corner out of fear. However,
Oh no, the dog.
the dog
Come
is
on.
Come on, dog.
the dog is going to make an attack against you.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Is it initiative time?
Yes. Everyone can roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh.
we're about to kill this fucking
I
girl's
always
dog.
forget that I can just roll with my dice, but that's a 19.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
Where's my paper? Need paper.
That's a nat 20.
Dude, I also completely forgot that Vice has advantage on. Wait, no, actually, because
Not
that was
yet.
an effect that Vice could see. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll roll right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 on that roll.
Yeah.
Because of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
She'll willingly go last. Okay.
Me.
So.
I don't want to have to kill a kid. I really don't. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with this.
For fuck's sake.
But
Wow.
I mean, the thing is, would Sun?
Would Sun? I don't think she'd kill a kid. Not until she got information.
Right.
So, Sun, yeah, this dog is landing its bite attack on you.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's only doing 4 points of damage to
Oh,
you.
honey. All right. Oh.
And so it's your turn, Hisoka.
Cool.
Your friend is being attacked. Your friend
We're
is being attacked by a
God's
dog.
friends.
Yeah.
My acquaintance.
Yeah.
Partner.
Someone that I know. Kind of. Well. Question is, do I want to do anything major to this dog? Do I want to do something small to this dog?
What would you like to do against this dog?
I don't want to die either. Fuck. Just for like, you know, my sake, so I imagine what exactly I will be killing. What kind of dog is it?
It's
I swear to God, if you say exactly what I think you're gonna say, I'm gonna get so mad.
it basically looks like a wolf, but it's closer to a German Shepherd, just completely gray.
Okay.
No, I love German Shepherds.
I love all dogs, but if you would have said something like a corgi, I would have called you a monster on the
Oh
spot.
yeah, I would have cried
Yeah.
immediately.
I wouldn't make you guys kill a corgi.
Thank you. Alright, well, I'm gonna do some Sacred Flame on that literal bitch. I mean, we don't know if it's a bitch or like a male dog, but we're gonna call it a bitch.
You might want to enter the area first.
Yeah. But, wait, how long is...
You can get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Sacred Flame. Which is flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The range is 60 feet. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So that is... Got a 22.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Well,
that is
still like
a lot.
still half damage, so that's
Alright.
2d8. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my fucking d8 dice, because I don't fucking use
This poor dog.
any other dice. I know!
This
She's
entire
gonna
family.
murder this fucking dog.
That would be... 7.
7? Okay.
But
Yeah.
hey lads, at least Sun
Yes.
is hot.
Wait, what?
I said, hey lads, at least Sun is hot, because that's the only thing that's gonna get me through this fucking one shot.
So, you burn this dog and like some of its fur has a little flame on it, but it seems to shake it off like it would shake off water. And it's kind of looking between both of you now. And Sun, it is
Interesting.
your turn.
Ooh, that's nice. Cool. I'm gonna. Can I feasibly walk over to where the girl is?
You'll provoke an attack of opportunity from the dog.
Yeah, I know.
But you can, yeah.
I'm gonna.
Okay. So,
Get over here.
what is your AC?
Give me a second. I will look that up. I think it's 14.
Okay, so it's missing its bite attack on you. You managed to just like beautifully spin out of the way of it.
I'm not even looking either. Just
Sure.
moving my hip a little bit while he's going for the attack and walking over to the girl and getting down on one knee. Be like, can you show me where the workshop is, please?
She's sitting down and hugging her knees and just furiously shakes her head.
Show me where the workshop is. I don't want to have to hurt you any more than I already have.
She just points behind her.
She smiles, she pats her cheek a little bit, stands up, and then she's going to use the rest of her movement to walk to where the workshop is.
Okay. So you can get to... Yeah, you can get to right here.
Cool. Right. Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And... Vice.
Hello. I'm gonna go in. So I'm gonna go right there, where Sun was.
Just take one
And-
step.
Yeah, take one tiny step. And then I'm gonna use my great axe.
Hisoka will be watching with glee.
I'm going to be
Us.
stepping in, and I'm going to get out my fucking axe and waste this motherfucker.
Roll attack.
Oh, this is so bad.
Oh my god.
That is missing.
Oh,
Okay.
It's an 11 and it's missing.
Dude, if that hit, that would have been 1d12 plus 2 damage, so...
Jesus
But-
Christ.
You do get a second attack.
Oh yeah, that's right!
Oh,
Oh yeah!
oh, I hate this.
Well, that's a 9.
Vice swings once and is like, "Aw," and then realizes she can attack again and swings it once more and misses again and just goes, "Fuck."
Hisoka is snorting at you.
Fuck!
Reese, you just saw Vice swing at this dog and miss twice.
Oh, don't
wanna do
call me
anything?
out, Reese.
Oh,
Laughing very maliciously, but he's gonna the girl
Oh no.
He's gonna what?
gonna go towards the girl.
You will provoke an attack of opportunity from the dog. Is that okay?
It's just a dog.
It is just a dog.
Hisoka and
Can't-
Vice are just gonna kick this dog's fucking ass.
Toki,
Yeah, hi, what?
are you willing to risk an attack of opportunity from the
Yeah,
dog?
yeah.
Okay. So it is gonna hit you as you pass by for 6 points of damage.
Okay,
Spicy.
that's not too bad.
Its teeth just kind of rake against your leg as you pass by.
Reese just kind of looks at it almost like distastefully before just kind of kneeling down in front of the girl and just kind of do suggest you get out of here as quickly as possible before you or your dog get more injured than they already have.
At this point, she's kind of sobbing a bit.
No.
Oh, don't cry.
I'll provide the sobbing for you guys. Every single part of me is not liking this.
I feel gross.
And as you
I'm
say that,
playing
Reese,
Vice. I don't know what you guys are talking about, huh?
this little girl just shakes her head and looks over at her dog.
Does this girl
Die.
and your dog get fucking killed?
She wants her dog to be okay.
Do you want your dog to die?
No.
Here. Unless you want to be killed too.
That just makes her cry even more.
Save Alex! Save that! Guys, there's a reason why Mo is so good with kids. I work with kids for a fucking living. I can't do this.
Is there anything else you want to do, Reese?
I... Action?
No.
Okay,
All I
alright.
heard was I should.
Oh, was that action?
It's a free action, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast Fear on the girl.
She's already.
She's
Already scared.
Rice, you
She's-
dumbass!
No, fear is even worse.
Yeah.
Because
You,
it
you project the phantasmal...
worst
Yeah.
fear.
Oh no.
And...
She rolled.
Dog.
It is from you. It's 10 feet away.
So it gets affected too.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just gonna
So
keep going.
the girl rolled a 4.
Ooh.
Passing.
Yeah.
Dog
Oh,
20.
Okay.
the dog!
This dog is not fucking around.
The dog will protect.
He protect. He attack.
And most importantly, he want his owner to be okay.
So, when frightened by the spell, a creature must take the dash action, move away from me by the safest available route on each of its turns.
Okay.
Wow. Reese cares? I think?
No, he just doesn't want corpses to clean up.
No, that's fair.
Oh.
I'm pretty
So-
sure Hisoka will take care of that for us, though.
With that, it is the dog's turn. And the dog is hearing this sobbing from its owner. So it's actually going to go after you, Reese. So that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from both Hisoka and Vice, if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll take that shit. Okay.
They're going to kill a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No witnesses,
no.
bitch.
I want to go back to Curse of Strahd. I never thought I'd say that. I want to go back to Barovia.
Okay, so do I still get my 2 like normal attacks that I do, like that I have?
No, you just take 1.
Okay, just 1. All right.
Yeah.
That still misses. That was an 8.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
missing. And then
Hold on.
Why is
let
it
me-
just like trying? This dog just keeps dodging every single shit. Like,
Vice isn't like that great with the axe yet. Like she's still learning.
but
Yeah.
that's
It's a
also
new-
like the funny
it's a
thing
new
is that's
axe.
also Vice's best weapon.
It's a new
Like-
axe. It's fine. Oh, that
She's
is
not used
a
to
six,
swinging it yet.
16 with a warhammer.
oh, 16 is hitting.
Woo! Great.
So roll your damage.
Great.
That's a 5.
So this dog is looking bloody.
Oh, I hate this.
Hisoka voice.
But
Oh no, Hisoka feels nothing towards this
He-
thing. She's glad to watch it suffer.
he is still
Sucks.
landing a bite on Reese.
Okay. Oh well.
Bitch.
Okay.
For 6 points of damage again. So it's just kind of like biting onto your arm and just not letting go.
Me.
Reese voice. Whatever. It's fine.
There you go. And then on Joanna's turn, she is fucking booking it across the room. Yeah. Basically right over here. So that does provoke an attack of opportunity from both Sun and Reese if you want to take it.
Nah.
Reese, do you want to take it?
No,
Wanna
no,
kill?
that's gonna be a no.
I'm focused on
Aw.
getting to the grandma. I don't want to expand any more of my spell slots anyway, so.
So,
Oh, hold on. Actually, give me a second. I want to read over something. No, you can continue.
Okay.
I just might have to be like, hey, can we go back for a couple seconds because.
Because of all the commotion, all of you hear
Woohoo.
scurrying from the other room.
Oof.
And almost distorted squeaking. And as you hear that, I gotta adjust them. Hold on. All of you see these monstrous rats pour out from the
Oh.
bedroom.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on. question. Are they just like regular rats, or are they like a hive mind?
We don't
They
know.
definitely don't
Imagine.
look like regular rats.
Are they cranium
But-
rats?
No.
Okay, good. Never mind. Let's continue.
So, I'll put it back in descending, but it is going to be their turn as they're joining the combat, and they're just going to rush to each of you.
Great.
So-
One for each of us.
Come on, bitch. Try
Yeah.
me.
So,
Step
Sun, you
on
will
you.
get an attack of opportunity from all of them since you're right next to
Ah!
them all.
Nice.
Vice voice. Try me, bitch.
Hold the trap, you bitch.
Hey, fucker.
Yeah. I am going to. Oh, that's funky as hell.
Go on.
Hold on. Give me a second, please.
No.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't care if my allies get hurt. I can just heal them or whatever later. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Thunder Wave at them.
With an attack of opportunity, you
It's
can only
weapon?
do a
Weapon, right?
weapon. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I have a dagger, like in you know where it is. It's like in the little holster on my thigh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the one that's trying to attack me.
Okay. Just
Don't
that
you
one,
get-
not the others?
I can do all of them on an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're
'cause-
all passing by you.
Shit, I'm gonna do all of them then. Fuck.
So roll 4 separate attacks.
Okay. Let's see. 5.
Then also, Hisoka, you get an attack of opportunity because one is running past you.
Sick.
19, 12, nat 20, so 25,
Hell yeah.
Woo!
and 19 again. Oh my god. Well,
So
24.
all but the 12 is hitting.
Okay.
Hell yeah. You hit 3 of them.
Alright.
Shit.
Gonna.
And 1d4 plus 1 for piercing.
That's a. Hold on. 22.
That is also hitting.
Yay.
That is 4 damage for the first one, 3 damage for the second, and 2 for the third. I'm gonna make the one that. Is it possible that I make the one that doesn't get, like, that has the 2 damage, the one for Reese?
That is possible, yeah.
I want to.
For the middle one, for the nat 20, roll 2d4
Okay.
plus 1.
Do you want me to re-roll the d4, or do you just want me to go ahead and roll another d4?
Reroll.
Okay. 6.
Okay. And then,
And then me. That would be a. 6 damage
okay.
towards the purple.
So,
Purple fucker.
all of them are gonna make attacks against you guys.
Try me, bitch.
Try me, bitch.
Alright.
Let me say, I've never been more disappointed in my life that they aren't like going back to like the characters with like their color, except for Vice's rat.
I know.
That's.
Here. No, I'm not gonna shift him because I already took damage from him.
That's fine.
So, Sun, your rat is missing.
Nice.
Reese, your rat is missing.
Nice.
Vice,
Cool.
your rat is hitting.
It's always me.
And Hisoka, your rat is missing.
Yay!
Oh my god, it's only me!
Don't worry. I have like so many healing spells.
I mean,
So-
I also have a lot of health, so it's not like it's
Yeah.
hurting me too bad.
Vice, you are taking 4 points of damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof!
poison.
Actually, I think my
Poison.
constitution's actually good. Yeah, I have +5 constitution.
You can show that now.
Yeah.
Alright, so you do not contract a disease from this rat.
Oh! They have diseases?
Of course
Yeah.
they have diseases. Are you surprised?
So,
It's fucking
Hisoka.
rats. Alright, it's my turn. Well,
Yeah, all these rats rushed in. You have one in front of you, And there's one in front of all of your party members. But
I should probably do something about these, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably. Hold on, let me just read this real quick. Starting at 2nd level, the cleric can use Channel Divinity to destroy another creature's life force by touch. When the cleric hits the creature with a melee attack, the cleric... Okay, cool. Nice. Alright.
Hisoka's about to make this rat fucking explode.
Oh, yeah. So, she's gonna try to hit with her, Warhammer, first of all. Can you fucking imagine, like, this big cloaked figure just carrying a fucking warhammer and a crossbow with her everywhere?
It's so good.
I'm
It is
assuming
so
you're hitting
good.
the one in front of you.
Yeah, fuck the others.
That's fair.
Alright, so that is a... 13?
That misses.
Fuck!
How
Well, that's
armored
fine.
are these rats?
Yeah.
So
Are
you
they just really
swing,
speedy?
you swing, and it kind of nimbles away from.
She growls really
from it.
quietly under her breath.
The rat seems to snicker at you.
She growls even louder.
Son, it's your turn.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Alright. Is there a possibility that I can just walk past this rat? But, like, also, like, how big, I should ask this. How big are the rats?
They're about the size of a cat.
Oh my god!
Maybe
Big rat!
almost about the size of a corgi, actually.
Oh
Mother-
my god!
For comparison.
For comparison, and to make you feel like even more than a piece of shit that you already did. Alright. I am going to... I'm just gonna go ahead and go for a long sword attack.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't I use my long sword to kill a fucking rat? Let's see. I'm gonna just go ahead and plus 5. That's a 14?
That's hitting.
Ah, yes.
Dang it.
That's 4.
Okay. So you managed its fur, but its whiskers twitch, and it just stares up at you.
While I'm doing that, is there a possibility that I could make some sort of an Arcana check or something and see if these are, like, legit rats or, like, humanoid or something? Like, were-rats or something? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. No, that's a 9.
I don't know, there's something funny about the rats, but you don't know what.
I love the tone. It's just like, I don't know, dude, it's just some fucking weird-ass rats.
Vice,
Do I have any more action, or is that it?
you can move if you want,
I
but...
want to move towards where the room is.
Okay. You will provoke an attack of opportunity.
I don't care.
But you can get into the room.
I can get into the room?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
So, where is it?
Son's trying to speedrun this bitch.
So, this
Yeah.
tiny room is sparsely decorated in comparison to the clutter of the living room. The walls are covered in patches of pale green mold, and a cot is crammed in the back of the room, just on the other side of a large trapdoor set in the floor.
She's gonna mutter, charming, and then go as far as she can to the trapdoor.
Charm,
Trapdoor's
I'm sure.
right in front of you. However, I need you to make a con saving throw, as this rat bit you as you passed for
Okay.
6 points
Good
of
luck.
damage.
6 points of damage. Give me a second. I need to do. Okay. And a con save?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Please. I don't want Sun to contract a fucking disease.
If she does, then I can't help you.
17.
Alright, so you are not diseased.
Nice.
Cool.
And yeah, you end your turn just basically standing right in front of the trapdoor. It's not very well hidden, it's just there. Reese, you have a dog and a rat to deal with now. What's
Also,
your plan
you
of
skipped
action?
me, by the way.
Hmm?
You skipped me because I didn't do anything.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, because you're still going on with Sun's turn or whatever. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go into a rage.
Yay!
That's the most lackluster yay I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, so Vice gets advantage on strength checks and saves, melee damage bonus +3, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into a rage for my bonus action, and then
Fucking wail on this rat.
Please, kill it.
I'm gonna use my great axe again on this
Crush it.
fucking rat. All right, that's a 23
That hits.
and another 23.
That also hits. So roll your damage and then add an extra 3 onto it because of rage.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do 1d12 plus 5, because it's 1d12 plus 2 plus the 3. So
Okay.
that's 9 damage. Oh, but that was
Oh.
16 either way. So 9
Yeah.
damage. So that's
What is it
25
with you-
damage.
What is it with you and rolling double?
So that is
Yeah, listen to you.
What?
Oh yeah.
okay.
So that's 25 damage.
So this rat barely looks like it's standing up. You almost split it in half. Like you can see parts of its body is like already falling off from the attack.
Gruesome.
And you can just see like maggots under the skin, basically.
Ooh.
Ooh, delicious.
Yeah, Vice isn't phased by how bloody it is, like at all. Like she's kind of like she's mad, obviously, because she's in rage, but like she's like good.
Now it's your turn, Reese. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Or I guess you're saying that to Maddie, but I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I think that's it. I think.
Do you want to move away at all?
Oh, I should move away. Yeah. I'm gonna move towards Sun and like the little cot area.
Pretty sure you don't look like 2 attack opportunities.
Yeah, you'll provoke 2, but you'll be able to make it over to Sun.
That's fine.
Probably over here, actually. So let me roll for both of them. So one of the rats is missing.
Okay.
Another rat is hitting. So make a con
Okay.
saving throw.
I'm gonna laugh.
Roll
Oh my
d20
God.
first to see if it attacks a duplicate. What's d20? That's a 2, so it doesn't hit a duplicate. That's cool, I guess.
Listen,
I don't
we
have a
can look
dex
for the
mod.
clothes.
Or
Oh,
I'm a
you're screwed.
con.
What's
Constitution.
hitting you? So Constitution saving throw, buddy.
If
You're
you get a
taking 4 points of
disease,
damage.
I will not help you.
If he fails this, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
That's a 7!
That's a 7!
So Reese,
Oh!
you are
Suffer.
contracting a disease from this bite, and you can feel
God
it moving
damn it.
up your leg. Basically, what that means is you can't regain hit points except by magical means. and your hit point maximum decreases by 1d6 every 24 hours.
Okay. Do I have to roll the 1d6 or?
I do, so it's only decreasing by 2 right now.
Max HP?
Max, yeah.
Okay, so that's 55.
Does his leg look any different? Like,
It's got like a bite. Like, part of it is shredded a bit from the rat's teeth.
She's gonna look at it and tilt her head, and she's gonna be like, "Huh, you look good."
He's just like deadpan. Thanks.
Gives you a little charm.
Just adds
You look
to
better.
It just shows off your toxic personality, you know?
Me!
So,
Alright, sorry.
it's on to the dog's turn. And the dog is it's not going to do anything. It's actually going to go over to the young girl and just curl up against her to try to comfort her. For its turn.
Just
And
fuck me up, why don't you?
Hisoka and Vice are just wailing on these fucking rats.
Yeah, she's
mean-
cuddling up to the dog too and sobbing. But so Vice, your rat is going to definitely go after you and land its hit.
Also, would the bites count as piercing damage?
Yeah, so you'll take
Okay.
half.
Yeah, cool.
Hisoka, it is missing you.
Thank God.
Reese, son, your rats are coming after you. So they're scurrying through the doorway of the bedroom.
Your rats are coming after you!
They are not letting you get away so easily. And
Oh
Surprise,
my God.
bitch. Bet you thought you seen the last of me.
son, your rat is hitting you. Reese, your rat is missing you.
Okay. Concept.
So-
Okay, so I'm just gonna do
Please.
my con save right now.
Yeah.
Please. Get
Son
a
and
disease,
Vice
son.
con.
Please,
Wait,
God.
Vice or Reese?
Vice and son.
So me, I'm doing a con save.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Please, son.
God. Please, God. Please, God. Please.
17.
Oh
Damn it.
no!
No!
So you do both pass.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Vice, you are only taking 2 points of damage because of your
Hell yeah, dude.
resistance. Son, you are taking 5 points of damage.
Okay, not bad.
Oh, I love how Vice has got bitten twice and passed both times. Reese got bitten once and immediately fails.
Bad luck.
Yeah.
It's back around to Hisoka. You just saw your friend get bit, quote unquote, get bit by a rat. You saw 2 rats scurry after Son and Reese.
You also saw Vice almost cut a rat in half.
Yeah.
I mean, the cutting the rat in half part, like, boosted Hisoka's mood, because she's just really fucked up. And, what can she do? What can you do, Hisoka? Fuck a ton is what she can do. But what the fuck do I do? You know what? I'm just gonna stick to trying to kill this goddamn rat and let those other guys do whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, they can kill a rat themselves.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're
It's
just
not like one
rats.
of them is diseased or anything.
Looks at Reese.
How about a little bit of vampiric touch?
Just grab the rat by its throat.
Oh yeah.
Give it
Suck the life force out of it.
Give it a little kiss. A little kiss on the forehead.
No.
A little kiss on the cheek.
I would rather die than give that rat a kiss.
I would not give these rats a kiss. I would
No.
give like a normal rat a kiss.
Normal rat, yeah, sure, but not these. The touch of your shadow-wreathed hand, it can siphon life force from others to heal your wounds. So, gotta make a melee attack against the target. Oh, please fucking hit, I swear to God. Ah, I see, that's a 10.
That is missing.
She
Good
is
try.
so fucking pissed.
Hisoka's fucking pissed.
She's so angry.
So, son, you have a rat attached to your ankle right now, and you see another one going after Reese.
I'm not gonna give a shit about the one that's going after Reese. However, I
Me
am
too.
going to go ahead and bend down
Make it easier.
and let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get my dagger, and I'm gonna go for the one that's attached to my ankle.
So roll attack with advantage since it's right there.
Okay. It's a 15, and that is a 17.
That's hitting. So roll your damage.
Cool. Let's see.
This house is a mess.
5. That's max damage.
Okay. Seems to squeak.
Just a squeak.
Wait, will it let go after I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just. I know I'm gonna invoke an attack of opportunity unless they're locked in combat with Reese, but I'm gonna try and go through the trapdoor.
Alright, you can do that. But you'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So, it is missing though.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you managed to get through the trap door.
Yay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and keep quiet whenever I go through that trapdoor.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them finish up whatever they're doing over there.
Kill these stupid fucking rats.
Finger guns.
Vice. The rat in front of you. Definitely not looking too great.
You know exactly what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna do it.
Just kick it.
I got 2 24s.
So, those are both hitting.
So I'm still in rage, so I'm gonna add that +3. That is 24 damage altogether.
So, the first one just splits it in half. Like, cut open its head right in half.
Can you
So
please kill the one in front of me as well, since you're
If you want, you can turn that 11 onto the rat in front of Hisoka.
Yeah, I'll do that.
my
Okay.
hero.
So that rat is definitely looking bloodied and not too great, not too shabby.
Thank fucking God.
Reese, you saw Sun go through the trap door, and you have 2 rats now. What do you want to do?
Such
Double
literally
rat.
left him for dead too.
I think Reese is gonna try and go through the trap door too, because
Okay.
fuck this.
You'll provoke an attack of opportunity as well.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm already diseased. Who cares at this point?
Okay. So, it's hitting, so make a con save. Again.
I'm gonna
Wait,
roll
another
d20
one
first to see
is-
if it attacks a duplicate.
He's already diseased.
So it attacks a duplicate instead.
It's more to see if he loses another d6. But that succeeds.
Gotcha.
So you can manage to slip through the trapdoor after Sun.
Okay.
Just leaving fucking Hisoka and Vice here to deal with these rats.
Yeah, they can deal with it.
They're
Yeah.
the talkers anyways. Hisoka is just here for the ride.
Yeah.
In the
He's
blood.
just here to watch people suffer.
So
And
the
blood.
dog and the girl are out of combat because they're not fighting anymore.
Good.
Crying.
However, I'll just put them all on one turn to make it easier. Hisoka, the rat in front of you, is going after you again.
Yeah. Fucker.
So it's missing.
It just
And
got
then-
such good AC. Can't fight me. Can't.
It's
Oh.
15. Okay. So the one that was after Reese is coming after you. Vice.
Try me, bitch.
And then
Does
the one that
it-
was after Sun is coming after you, Ahsoka.
So now you have 2 rats on you.
So-
I'm like pretty much untouchable.
Yeah.
Vice, your rat is hitting,
Oof.
and Hisoka, your other rat is not.
Okay. So I'm just
So-
gonna do con save right now.
Yep, and you take 4 points of damage.
Okay. So I'm at 46. I swear to God. So it has to be above an 11, right?
Above a 10.
Above a 10. Okay. Oh, well, that's a 24. Also, I don't know why I rolled twice, but.
I
That
mean,
succeeds.
you do have 2 attacks, so.
Well, I mean, those aren't attacks. That was a con save.
Oh, was it a
Hisoka,
con save, right?
Yeah.
Hisoka,
Wow.
you're up. Do you want to run after your teammates? Or...
Do I really care about the teammates? That's the question.
I mean, we also have like enough strength to kill these rats. So...
Yeah, I mean, we're like the ones with the most HP.
Yeah, we're the ones with the most
So-
HP. I think the ones with the highest AC.
Mm-hmm. So we're
And-
fine.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do alright. If I can just fucking hit!
I mean, you have
So-
spells too.
I know, but the spells that I want to use are like, you gotta use melee. And then I
Oh,
shot
yeah.
So, you know.
Go wild.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are just rats. This little girl's watching us kill fucking rats.
She's not concerned about that.
Yeah, no, I'd imagine. Okay, what the fuck is up?
So the one directly in front of you instead of beside you looks like it's about to collapse at any second.
Mood.
Alright, that's very good to know. You know what? I don't know if I should use Blight. It's like a 4th level spell, and I don't know if it's worth it. At least not
I mean,
the
you can.
Yeah, I know I
I
can.
mean,
I can do
like,
anything
we're
I
also
want.
the only people who have been like doing damage to these rats.
True.
So at this point, I
Well-
don't really think it matters.
Well, no, you are the only one that's been doing damage to these rats.
Yeah.
I have been doing fuck all.
I mean, Vice is angry.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
know.
I can say.
Hisoka is also angry, but you don't see this, like, helping her. God damn it. I need... You know what, just... Gonna do a melee attack and use one of my spells so that I can... Thing. That would be a... Hold on. Fuck, I can't math. 15, please.
So that's hitting.
Think. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna hit the one to the left of me, because I'm gonna assume that I'm... No.
Well, I mean, I have a rat in front of me now, so I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
end up focusing on that.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you can
I'd
take the
imagine.
rat out in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. But the question is, can I do it with just normal axe? Or do I gotta use some inflict wounds, which is 1st level stuff?
What's the damage from a normal axe?
Normal axe is 1d8 plus 2.
It's possible.
I don't like the odds of that. I don't, cause... Fuck it. Just do normal fucking thing, I guess. Whatever. God damn it, I hate... Alright. That's a... 7.
You managed to take it out.
Thank God!
Yay!
She's satisfied. Fuck that rat.
Okay.
Just fuck that rat in particular.
Vice, you have a rat in front of you?
Okay. So, I'm gonna go into a frenzy.
Big mood.
So it's you can frenzy when you rage, affording you a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each turn until the rage ends.
Oh.
When the rage ends, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. Okay, so I think that gives me 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So, I'm yeah.
So go ahead and
this
roll.
This is why I'm so glad I chose to be a barbarian.
I'm just saying, you're a 9th level barbarian frenzying a rat.
Yeah, but I mean, these rats can kill me.
Yeah, it's true. They can give you diseases, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah. See, that explains why I'm using rage, huh? I mean, I could use it 4 times before I rest, so
Okay,
I mean,
that's good.
it's not like this is gonna. Okay, so that's 20, 15, and 25.
All of those are hitting. So for now, if you want to direct it to the one right in front of you, you can. Just roll your damage.
Yeah. So, 9. Oh, yeah. So 9, 10, 15, 27.
So with the 9 and 10, you take out the rat directly in front of you.
Hell yeah. Okay, so can I, like, move and direct the 12 to the other rat?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll do that.
My hero.
And you manage to take out the other rat as well.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Vi's just murdering all these fucking rats.
Alright, so
So we are out of...
quick question. Vice, what's your health at?
46.
46, eh? And your topmost is
My max?
yeah, your max, thank you.
64.
Alright, well, says you've been such a good girl. Oh, that made me want to die. Hisoka is gonna bless you with a little bit of cure wounds.
Yay!
Just a little bit, not too much. Don't want to make
Also,
you
I just want to
spoiled.
say that rage lasts for a turn. So she's still like, ugh.
Yeah, Hisoka just kind of gently pats like her shoulder, like, "Good, you did good, my child." And then she's gonna cast some fucking cure wounds on normal, just first level. Heal me. Okay,
Okay.
which is a 1d8 plus my spell casting modifier, which is +7. Oh, whoops, that almost fell off. That would be a 14.
14?
Yeah, boy.
That brings me up to 60.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
So
have fun. That.
you two can follow where your acquaintance...
Yeah.
Hey.
Just call them acquaintances.
Acquaintances went and... Yeah, when you enter the bedroom, no one is there, but there is a trapdoor that's obviously on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna go through that.
Okay. So,
Yay. Hey guys.
Hey.
We're here now. Sorry
You're
for the wait.
welcome!
Yeah, fuck.
yeah. Once you there was a ladder, 20-foot ladder that you climbed down, that everyone did. And once you get down there, you see like this old, like the walls are made of rock, the floor is dirt, covered stone, and there's 3 different pathways you can go. One to your left, one in front of you, and one to your right. And it reeks. Like, the path to your left it smells like shit.
Great.
You get all sorts of smells from the path to your front, and from the path to your right you can smell what seems to be smoke.
So Hisoka's gonna cover her nose. Fuck this smell. She doesn't need this.
Ooh, is there any way that we could roll some sort of, like, I guess you do perception or something to see, like, if there's, like, any signs of anyone going anywhere? I have dark vision. Does that help?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, same.
I think we all have dark vision.
Dark vision
Okay,
helps
so-
you to see, what the fuck is going on. Otherwise, you would need a light to be able to figure out
I mean, to be fair, my hair is also,
Bright, yeah.
And I do have a light cantrip. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sun, your hair would only light up about like 5 feet
Okay.
around you,
I'm
basically.
still a walking flashlight, so.
Yeah.
So to
A
the
very
path,
shitty flashlight, but you know.
the path to your left, all of you can see it goes straight and then curves aside. The path in front of you just kind of goes diagonal, it looks. Can't really make out what's around that bend. And then...
Even I can't? Because I'm a little bit more to the left.
Not really. Because you
Alright.
do have a light cantrip, but it doesn't stretch that far.
I mean, I have 60-foot dark vision.
So do we all do.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all do.
From where you are... Hold on. I know it's more than 60. I'm trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So... Alright. So, Hisoka, you can actually see that over here seems to be... Like, basically, a bunch of potions are littered in there. And supplies, it looks like. I'm gonna do this because it's gonna bother me. And then directly to your right, you can see that the pathway stretches all the way down to a wall. Seems to be a bigger room, and you can catch a glimpse of a workshop bench.
Okay.
That's where we need to go.
Yep, let's go there.
Yeah.
Going over there?
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Okay. So. There you go. This room has a low ceiling of packed earth. Long work tables hold clusters of ceramic and glass instruments, most of which are splattered with strange and sour-smelling liquids. At the far end of the chamber, flickering candles perch on the rim of a massive iron cauldron. And you can see a woman, an elderly woman, just kind of... Damn it. Just working away at the workbench, brewing different kinds of ingredients. There you guys go.
Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna kind of like look over and I'm going to sort of do like a gesture, like from Reese to the lady. Kind of like moto, like, I've had my turn, it's your turn, go.
Reese just kind of like looks at everyone before sort of sauntering over to the old lady and just kind of smiling a little. Do you mind if you sacrifice some of your time for us? We have quite a problem.
What do you want?
Well, we were just hoping if you had seen a dragon egg around.
She kind of narrows her eyes at you, Reese, and pauses what she's doing on the table to turn her full attention to you. And she just puts a hand on her hip as she looks you over and says, "Never seen one before."
Bitch.
Hey, can I do an insight check?
No. Let's don't worry about that. Let me cast some Zone of Truth.
Come on.
Hey!
I got Zone of Truth. Unless you guys want to charm the bitch.
Oh my god.
Go for it.
Go for it. This will help us a lot more if
Cracks my knuckles.
you cast
So-
Zone of Truth.
I'm just gonna cast Zone of Truth around her.
Do we
Okay.
all have to make saving throws for that?
Let me check.
Reese probably will have to.
Charisma.
Oh, yikes.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's a charisma
So.
saving throw, so Reese would hopefully do well at it if.
I should do a lot of that.
Everyone
You
has
should.
to make.
Everyone has to
Everyone?
Everyone.
That's a saving throw.
That doesn't include me, right?
Oh no, whatever
That
shall I
includes
do with a charisma saving throw?
Okay,
Don't
so
say that, cause but I didn't get it answered. Does that include?
That's a nat 20
That's a
plus
nat
8.
1!
I see. Very well.
Well, the DC
Can
is
I-
15.
Can I use Dark One's own luck and add D10 to a save roll?
Yes, I believe. Hisoka, that does
Ooh.
include you.
It does.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. I mean,
Hisoka doesn't talk in general, so it's
no,
not like.
she's pretty quiet.
So even if
It's a 5. So that's a God. That still doesn't pass.
That adds it up to a 14.
Tragic.
But with the crit 1, I don't think you were gonna.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a 17 on my part, so I see. So Reese does not.
So everyone but Reese passes.
Even oh my god, the witch passes
I
through.
hate this. I hate this.
The witch passes too.
Yeah.
okay. Can I do?
I'm gonna squint
insight
real
check
hard
then?
at her.
Yes, you can.
I have a 0 on insight, but you know.
I'll do an insight along with you, buddy.
I can do insight. I got +7
Yeah, that's
insight.
a 2.
No, she seems to be telling the truth. 100%.
You trust her.
I got a 22.
Oh yeah.
And then
Sun rolls real well. Why can't Sun roll like whoa?
I can't woe roll like Sun, you mean?
Yeah, other way. Well, I mean, I guess. Okay, why can't Sun roll like whoa? And why can't whoa roll like Sun? You know?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Sun, you know she's bullshitting.
Yeah. She's gonna step up front, and she's gonna be like, no, like actually.
Actually, I think you'll find.
I really
I don't know.
You don't know. That's funny. It would do you a great service if you just decided to go ahead and throw us a little bone. It'll be a lot less work for you and a lot less work for us.
The witch kind of narrows her gaze towards you now, Sun.
Mm.
And spits on the ground.
She's got a smile.
She spits on the ground right in front of Reese and says, "Taking even one dragon egg weakens the cult of the dragon."
Often.
And
Oh well, that's just a shame.
but you're under zone of truth.
I mean, he's still sarcastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You would think
yeah.
sarcasm
I mean-
still works.
I didn't know sarcasm counted as a lie or not. Sorry.
I don't think it counts. It's just sarcasm.
Yeah, you can twist the truth, but it still has to be a truth. But sarcasm, I'd say sarcasm can be done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Guess it's not lying. Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, she's gonna step forward again. She's gonna be like, and what exactly does that mean?
The cult of the dragon will kill us all if we let them have enough power.
What does that matter to us?
You'll be wiped too.
It's not like we'll be here long enough to even see it happen.
Where's the egg?
I'm not telling.
She's gonna step up another couple of, just to where she's up front. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Cool, yeah, I'm gonna cast Produce Flame,
Okay.
and it's not gonna do anything, it's just gonna stand there for a little bit, you know, it's a little bit of a intimidation tactic. And she's gonna be like, I really don't want to throw this. Tell me where the fucking egg is.
Roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Can I perhaps get advantage because I've got the cool flame?
No.
Hey, if you need help, I have +7 intimidation.
Okay, now that's 25.
Hell yeah.
Jesus
So-
Christ, son.
seems to swallow a lump in her throat and says, "What does the egg matter to you?
We need it. Where is it?
Why do you need it?"
It doesn't matter. Tell us where the egg is.
"Where I keep the rest of my supplies."
Which path?
As she says that, Hisoka goes to where the supplies are, because she knows where they are. I'd
Okay.
assume anyways, like the potions and whatnot, is where the supplies are.
You'd assume, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get to right here.
Boop.
What did you say, son?
What path? Which path?
You're smart, you can figure it out.
Tell us which path it is.
She actually points towards the wall directly to your left.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go to the wall.
So when you step closer, you can actually see that where rocks aligned, it seems like a part of the wall, it's a little more unaligned than before.
Mm-hmm. Can I...
Also,
is there a
real quick
possibility
question.
I can check this for
Really,
tracks?
really quick question.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I just, like, walk straight to that place? Because it's not like the movement is in, like, an action.
Right. It's because they're talking at the moment.
Uh,
And after 6 seconds, you can move another 30.
It's been 6 seconds, I think. I just want to say, I just want Hisoka to be there when she opens the door. It's just like, what the fuck? Where did you come from? That's all I want.
Yeah. Son, make an insight check. Hisoka, you can... Yeah, at this point you'll be able to make it to the small area.
Yay!
You said
All that
inside?
matters to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Wouldn't
Hisoka,
it
this
be-
room is barely bigger than a broom closet, but the walls are lined with floor-to-ceiling shelves stuffed with all manner of potion ingredients.
Yep, there's
Dried
eggs.
plants and jars of brightly colored powder crowd the room.
Neato.
And
That was a 5. For checking.
it seems like a wall to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the wall and I'm gonna look over to the lady and I'm gonna be like, okay, it's a wall. Only I'm gonna do it more in her voice, so I'd be like, okay, so it's a wall.
She rolls her eyes and then says, "Push one of the sides."
She's gonna do that.
So when Sun does, the small area just seems to turn to reveal a secret door.
Oh, hell yeah.
And when you do, you can actually peer into the supply room and see the shelves and things.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
And Hisoka.
Can I go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Reese and Vice. What are you two doing?
I'm just gonna follow her.
Follow Sun?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Reese,
Do
do
you
you
have
want to...
any advice? Do you have any will of your own other than to just follow whoever's walking away?
Well, like, what is Vice supposed to do? Be like,
I'm joking!
Hey,
I'm
bitch.
joking! Hey, bitch, what the fuck? But yeah.
I know. That's why I was like, yeah,
Yeah, bitch.
I mean, plus Vice is just like the bodyguard of the group, pretty much.
Yeah. It's okay. I love her.
Me too, thanks.
And then...
Riz,
whenever I go
Riz,
inside,
what you gonna do?
I'm gonna sort of give like a wave. You know the finger wave. You know the one, the fucky one, like where you,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that at Hisoka and be like, you could have taken the shortcut, and sort of slip in and look for the egg.
Hisoka shrugs. Just doesn't really say much, just Hisoka didn't know.
Make an investigation check.
Will do.
But both of us, because I'm there too,
Yeah,
and I'm
to anyone who's looking.
cool.
Oh, look.
Investigation, that's a +1.
That's a +1 for me, too.
21.
Wow, same hat.
9.
13.
Okay. So, Sun, you manage to rummy around through all the supplies, and once you brush a few things aside and actually dig a little, you can see this rather large egg. It's a black egg, and it seems to have almost purple smoke etched into the shell, it looks like.
I'm gonna take it.
But yeah. You can assume that it's the egg you're looking for.
Cool. Alright, I have the egg. I'm looking for the egg. Okay, we've done what we need to do. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Woo.
You solved my dragon egg puzzle.
So I'm assuming all of you are going to head back up the trapdoor.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming Reese is going to follow as well.
Yeah.
So,
Woo.
bringing everyone back up. So as you climb back up, you can still hear wailing from the little girl and whimpers from the dog.
She's still crying.
Yeah, she's still crying.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
To be
she's so
fair.
fucking crying. Ooh, I
And then-
hate Hisoka because Hisoka keeps thinking like we should probably just kill them so there's no witnesses. But no.
I mean,
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
be out of here.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
witnesses.
And
Yeah,
then
just out.
everyone's heading outside.
Yep.
Yep.
So when you guys head outside,
Oh no.
excuse me, I'm stretching.
I'm also
When you
gonna
guys-
hide the egg in my back, by the way.
Okay. When you head outside, you can actually see in the clearing of the area, there is a large
Oh,
blue dragon.
Oh.
sure is what it is.
Ah,
And its eyes are staring your group down.
Cool.
And saddled at like the base of its neck, you can see the same man you met in the bar.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I thought we were gonna have to fight this dragon.
Well, I thought we were gonna fight it too, but
And he slides off the dragon and gently pats its neck, to which it gently nudges him. And he crosses over to your party and says, "Did you find the egg?
Give us the money and we'll tell you.
I don't want to be conned."
You're not going to be conned. Give us the money. We don't want to be conned either.
"Give me the egg."
Get out the money, I'll get out the egg, and then we'll switch.
He reaches into his robe and pulls out a large sack, like a large money bag.
She reaches into her bag and pulls out the egg. She's gonna grab the bar or like the money at the base and like hand out the egg so he can take the egg.
Yeah. Just like an exchange at the same time kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's holding the egg close to him and hauling himself back onto the dragon. And he's gently petting its neck and looking down at the egg just to make sure like it's not some kind of decoy you might have created.
Mm-hmm. It's a mimic.
Yeah. And after a few seconds, he looks back to your party and says, "I guess you've proven yourselves. There's a
Yes?
task that I need all of you to do, a more important one that I feel you might enjoy.
Oh? And?
I've heard that scattered along the Sword Coast, there are, well, da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Oh!
That's not what he says.
yes, I understand completely.
It's me checking my facts. Yeah. He says, there are masks similar to this one. And he gestures to, like when you met him at the bar, he was wearing a mask, but now it's more hooked at his hip.
Mhm.
So he gestures to the mask that he was wearing and says, there are at least 4 more similar to this.
Wow,
are-
how coincidental. There's enough for all of them.
Yay.
Vice doesn't say that, though.
4 more. And once all of them are brought together, well, you'll get a reward you've never seen before. And
Oh,
on the
no.
adventure, if you so desire, you're welcome to kill, maim, do whatever.
Eye emoji.
I have a question for you then.
Yes?
This reward, unlike we've ever seen before, sounds like an obvious con. What is it?
He pauses for a second. And he glances back at the egg and before looking back to you, and he says, well, there's plenty of things. For one, if you would all like your own dragon, I'm sure we would be able to provide it for you at that point.
Oh shit.
There are even some weapons that we could offer you at that point. For instance, have you heard of something called a Wand of Winter?
A smile kind of like cracks at the corner of her mouth, and she's like, well, first I gotta ask, DM, have I heard about it?
Let's see.
All I'm saying is I don't like this of winter bullshit.
This is some shit.
How well versed are you in magic?
I know magic. I'm a bard. I know magic well.
So in that case, all of you except Vice have probably heard of this thing before.
I also
You may not be well versed in it,
a
but
magic family who like is very like you need to focus on your magic, that kind of thing. So if that helps me at all.
that helps you a tiny bit.
Okay.
But it's more a thing of like whispers, like, oh man, maybe we can find the Wand of Winter here, but it doesn't seem like anyone's really obtained it yet.
Okay. I've heard of it, yes.
We can even offer that if you'd like.
Yeah, we'll go on your fetch quest, but I do have another question for you.
Yes.
There was some cult of the dragon mentioned. You don't happen to be a part of that, do you?
He smiles, and it's a very twisted smile. And he says, I'm the leader, actually.
Oh shit. I'm shook.
You can't tell, but Hisoka's squinting a little bit. She's not too keen on other cults.
That's why I can offer you all of these things.
Well, I'm up for the task.
And he looks to the rest of you.
Hisoka guesses she can join you as well in the quest.
Vice kind of just like squints like for a long time, and she like it looks like she's like looking him over, kind of like, do I trust this dude? And then just kind of like shrugs and is like, sure, I guess.
If the rest of the group is saying yes, I feel like he's like, I guess, sure.
Pretty much how Vice reacted.
At that, she'd smile. And it's kind of matching his twisted smile, and she's like, we'd love to. How's your hand, by the way?
Just fine, thank you.
I want to imagine he's like scowling a little bit at that, like just squints, just fine, thank you.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
But he does He looks over the party once more before saying, I wish you luck on your adventure then. Again, feel free to maim, kill, do whatever you need to in order to get those masks.
Where do we start?
I recommend starting from the top of the Swords Coast and working down.
We can
Or
do that.
just run around the entirety of it.
We can do that.
Good luck. And with that, the dragon's wings are extending to either side and actually casting a shadow over your group before flapping down with a strong amount of force. It actually causes you guys to shift a bit. So everyone roll a dex check.
Oh, great. I just love
I'll roll a
dexterity.
flat d20 for Reese because I don't know the dex mod.
Okay, so Vice has a thing called Danger Sense,
18.
and it's advantage on dex saves against effects you can see. So would I get advantage on this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I got an 8, so
All right.
I mean, I don't have very good dex, so this is good for me. Yeah. Yep.
So, Hisoka and Reese are knocked down from the wind as the dragon is taking to the air and leaving all of you behind in the forest with your newfound task. And that's where
Hisoka,
we'll stop.
before we stop, I want Hisoka to just really quietly, as she's like on the ground now, just Hisoka really does not like him.
Me too.
Sun's just gonna kind of smile out of the corner of her mouth, say, "Get over it," and then just start walking.
Valid. That's so fucking valid.
That was so good. That was a good
Alright.
shot.
It was bad.
I
Actually,
mean, well, they're fucky, so I don't know
we
what you
almost
expected.
killed a child and her
You didn't.
dog.
Cool. So we will resume with our regular storyline next week. However,
Regularly scheduled
thank
program.
you so much for listening in for this one shot. We hope that you liked it or disliked it as much as we did. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
bye.